This is my first blog for Danny's work. We're doing the Play Crave by
For midnight tonight.
I know by Sarah Kane. Sarah Kane, she's a very dark performer because when she was younger, she got physically and mentally abused. She also committed suicide, and you're seeing a lot of her pieces are linked with the same themes, but they're also linked together. For the Crave, she's not given names. She just called them A, B, C, and M because it's like when you got a writer, they don't put their real name on. She wants it like unknown because she wants to show that it's not going to be a random person. It can happen to anyone. And it's very good because the text, it's each line, it's not addressed to anyone, so it's up to the director how they want to position it and set it and perform it. So that gives us a lot more of an understanding of how to work it. For example, in today's lesson, we came up with the idea of using a round and us interacting with the people, showing us that way the people moving about, showing that it could happen to anybody. And we think that's very strong, but we also came up with the idea of the person who gets raped. Every time she speaks, it goes to a blackout, showing like it's a dark thought, and she's going into a dark feeling. She don't want people to understand what's going on. The themes in the plays like pain in love, like departure, rape, incest, paedophilia, and anorexia, drugs, mental, murder and suicide. A lot of the references in the scripts is linked to A, because A is like the paedophile, but I got from reading the play several times that when C talks about getting raped, M goes, no, that's me. But C makes a lot of references, like it is the link to M. I got feeling like C's the younger version of M, so it's showing that C's when they got raped, the younger version of what happened and they're grown up now. A, because they got incest, got raped by his granddad. I think it's by his granddad, by your dad watched, something like that. We got the idea of like using character A, and the B is younger versions because he got abused. So I'm thinking that's how it's linked to it, showing that that's what's affected him, putting him in that frame of mind. But we've done good because we got 2 extra characters, so we split the text with A, and then we got a section where they're going through the crowd, like they're going after M, going through the crowd, going after the character M, and that could be the granddad and the dad. So it's good how it's linking. There's no plot, like I said again, it's up to our decision. That's why we've thought of the idea, and we've also thought if we had the chance with set, we could go a lot wilder by putting like in the round, like getting people stand with like platform, like a screen with like barbed wire on, like the trapped, and chucking leaves in there, so it's thinking like they're in a dirty pit and got these people like there's no way out. It's a cage, and it's showing like so these people sometimes they don't have a choice with what happens to them. It can happen to anyone. There's no escape, and it can really get them to think about what happens. C, like an abusive childhood, like sexually abused by a father and grandfather, but she doesn't speak to her mother anymore. M sometimes plays the C mother in here and speaks about being drunk and like sleeping with men, but M is actually linked to C, so that's the older version. A is in love with C, and that's like I said again, the mother and grandfather. It's in love, tries to do stuff with him, but it's actually rape. Like everything traces back to M. Its main focus is M. That's why our idea put M in the centre and she didn't move, because when I've done like research, like say when she talked about rape and all that, like you feel you've led them on and you can't move anymore. Like you don't want to move, you freeze. And that's where we got the idea. She's froze, she can't move, she's petrified. That's the idea of this cage. We want people in there to be that scared they can't move, and it's getting them into that dark feeling. It's physically and emotionally abused punishment to be. That's what they talk out throughout the text. So that's where we get the idea of that character being physically and emotionally abused, like that scarred him. So when he goes to rape people, or he gets too attached, and that's where it comes from. Um, it's like an interior dialogue and commentary provided by MC, and again echoes of the past that M cannot escape, provided by M. Like I said again, we came up with the idea of how to structure it, we rehearsed it. The strengths of this was able to come up with several ideas. Now we can develop the character. We had ideas like costume, like just plain costume that could symbolise red for that character and symbolise danger. Um, B again can be M and C can again be black, like full black, showing that this is like a darkness for them. They can't move away from it. And again, B could be mixture of like, I think black bottoms and M like red top, because it's showing like the darkness he went through by the punishment, and it leads up to the top where it's red, signifying danger, he's going to be in trouble. So that's the idea of what I've got for this, and we've got a feeling like we're all excited. We feel like if we rehearse it occasionally, and even but it's like a very hard text because the statements, there's that many short statements, very hard to get the system, like get the idea of your cues when to go next, because there's that many like different, it's not like a pattern or anything. It could go A B C A B A B A B C M C M B A B C, like you don't know when you're going to be speaking. And with it being short text and you're focusing on watching the people and making it darkness, that's something we'll have to work on. And the only way we can work it by rehearsing the text, getting used to the cues. But I feel if we work on this, we'll be able to get a good piece, because I think the idea is I want people to be scared while they're watching it. I want them to feel like, what's going on here? Then they start listening to the text, looking at us around thinking, and going from the end thinking, I want to read the rest of this play now. I understand now why he's wore that colour, why they've set it out like this. I want them to leave, I want them in there thinking what's going to be happening, and leave thinking, I can't believe what's just happened. And that's my first blog for Danny's lesson.